know one anime that I wish had a season 2, but it does not have one, but I'm hoping sometime in the future we'll get one. What I'm talking about is Elfen Lied. Now, this came out, the manga originally came out in 2002 and had a run to like 2005. It was like short, it only had like 12 volumes. And then the anime came out in Japan in 2004, and then later on, the following year in 2005, we got it in America and became a hit. And like so many people like it. It's like a classic anime that so many people like. I mean, nowadays some people might watch and might not like it because there is a little bit of nudity towards the beginning, and there's some body parts being ripped off and stuff like that. Cause like it's a gory anime kinda, and then like, cause it's kind of a little bit of a thriller, but it's more sci-fi with a little bit of other stuff sprinkled in there. But it's a really good anime if you haven't seen it, and the manga's really good. The main reason why I really want I think that there's a chance that we could get a season 2 in the future is mainly because of these. So you have the omnibus that came out in 2019. They started putting out all the volumes together in the omnibus. By Dark Horse started doing that, and like the first one we got was volume 1. We got this in 2019, and then later that year we got volume 2 in 2019, and then the following year in 2020 we got volume 3. And then we got the final volume in 2020, which was volume 4. So I was thinking that there's a good chance we could get one. Maybe I'm hoping in the future we could actually get one. Because like I said, the series is really good. If you've read the manga, it's pretty decent. It has like a decent story. Like, I think if we got a season 2, they would have to improve the animation, make it a little. It would probably have to look different than what the original one looked like. Plus, like what the manga is, maybe add a different style that it can like transfer to today. Because you know the way animation looks today is a little bit better than. Because like I said, some of this stuff, it's okay how it looks right here. Like I can show you like a few pages. Like some of the stuff in here like this looks okay, but I feel like a new animation could improve and make it look a little bit better than what it actually does. But that's something there that could happen. But I was hoping, because like, I'm not sure what the omnibus sales were, but it's like since they re-put those out recently, what, in 2019 and 2020, it's like maybe in the future we could get some. But at the same time, I also heard that in 2020 that the company that owns the rights to Elfen Lied, they went under bankrupt or something. They filed for bankruptcy. So I don't know if some other anime company actually buys this, it would be amazing. Because like I said, it's a really good series, and like I said, in the horror slash thriller slash body dismemberment genre of anime, we really don't have that much. If you actually look at the stuff, and this would actually be a really good one, and like this could probably get more people into the series, and it could probably sell more volumes of the manga. Like it actually could, because I think more people would buy these, because I think the most people that bought these were probably people that heard about the series or heard or watched the anime and they bought them. Because like I said, I watched the anime and I had it on DVD for so long, and then I saw they were releasing this, and I ended up buying those and got it all, and I was like, oh yeah, I completed it all, and I was like, wow, we really need some more. Because the anime only covered 13 episodes, like, and it only had 13 episodes, and I think it only covered like maybe the first 4 volumes, if that. I can't remember exactly. Like it didn't cover all the stuff that it could have covered, because there's so much content. Like I said, there's 12 volumes, and like you have them all into 4. You got 3 volumes into 4, and I think they only covered up to volume 4-ish in them 13 episodes. I'm not positive. I have to rewatch the anime and compare it to the manga, because I don't remember exactly. But like I said, it's a really good watch. If you've not seen it, go watch it, because like it's really good. Like it's an OG anime that came out early 2000s, so like it's a decent one. Like I said, there's some crazy at the beginning. There is some nudity, and there is some bodies getting ripped apart. But as you get to learn the story, it's an okay story. I mean, there's some parts of it, as you read the manga, you're like, wow, this is really escalating into some wild stuff. Because trust me, the manga is very wild at certain parts, especially as you get into the main character and like what she is and all that. Because like as you get into Lucy, and like with Lucy's like extra limbs that are invisible, and you learn more about their race. I think they're called like Diclonians or something like that. As you learn more about them through this series in the manga, it gets very wild, and like you learn so much stuff. So it would be like a really interesting thing if we actually got a season 2, but we probably want it. But if it actually happened, I want them to cover the whole manga, but then that would be hella episodes. It would have to be some company that just has some bread and wants to do it. Because hey, if I had the bread right now, I would buy it from that company that went under bankruptcy, and then I would produce it myself. I would go to an anime studio with bread if I had the bread to do it. But maybe one day it could happen. But a season 2 would be amazing, because like I said, this is a really dope series. It's an OG early 2000s series, and I wish we had a season 2, but who knows if we would ever get one. Maybe in the future. You never know. You never know. It's not like certain series like Classroom Elite, I would say, that I know for a fact would never get a season 2. But this one still has hopes, because I mean, it hasn't been canceled that it would never get one. But hopefully sometime in the future it could get one. But like I said, the manga, if you've not read it, read the manga. If you've not watched the anime, watch the anime. But like I said, the manga has some really deep stuff to it. Like, it actually does have some crazy deep stuff to it, especially when it kind of deals with discrimination and stuff like that too, and like other like ideas. Because like there's like a very interesting one idea of like getting rid of the human race in here just for the Diclonius. So like it is very interesting. Like there's some very interesting stuff that like I would love to see animated if we ever could get it animated, but who knows if that could ever happen, because it's like at that point where it probably won't, especially because it's, what has it been, like 16 or 17 years since the, yeah, 16, 17 years, I don't remember exactly, 16 or, yeah, okay, I'm over here just saying dumb shit. Okay, but yes, it's been a long time since the anime aired and the manga finished, so it would be very interesting if we actually could get a new anime of this, but who knows if that ever would happen. But I'm probably leaning on the fence of, there's probably like a 99% chance it probably would never happen, but there's that 1% chance it could in the future, but we don't know. I'm hoping one day we get it, but I'm not putting my hopes up too high. But like I said, if we really got season 2, it would be nice, because like I said, it deals with a lot of interesting topics that would be interesting to see animated, and especially like seeing the Diclonius now, especially like how improved with animation is compared to 2004 when it came out, to compared to now, which is 2022. It would be very interesting to see like all the little subtle differences and like how different it would be. Like, would they keep the same art style? Would they do something like how when Yu Yu Hakusho got its OVA, how they just improved the 90s animation and made it look kind of the same? Would they do something like that? Or would they do something like how Hirogashi with their new anime, they literally just made it look totally different? I think they would, I'm leaning on the more part to do like what Hirogashi did, where it lean on it like being totally like a new art style, but it still would like kind of match the original, just like not too crazy. I think it would be something like that. But if they did the Yu Yu Hakusho route, I would like that too. I don't want them to do the Dragon Ball Super route where it's like completely new animation and it doesn't really match the way it looked in the 90s. I just want something kind of like that. That would be nice, because it would be like a reference to the other one. You could just watch them both, especially like on Blu-ray or in 1080 or whatever, and it would look nice. But yeah, if you like Elfen Lied, let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Let me know if you've read the manga. Let me know if you've seen the anime. Let me know if you've never seen it. Let me know how you feel about this series. Do you want a season 2 if it ever happens? Because like I said, I don't know if it would ever happen, but it would be really dope. I'm not sure. I have to look. I should have looked up like how well these sold, because I'm not really sure how well they did in America, but I'm pretty sure there's a big following for it. Because I mean, because I remember when I was going to Barnes & Noble, like a few of these were sold out and they weren't there, and I had to like buy them online. But I don't know though. We'll see what happens in the future, but if it ever did happen, I would be really happy, because like I said, the series is really dope. There's some crazy stuff that happens in the manga, and even in the anime, there's some crazy stuff. Like, it's some crazy fights that I would love to see animated, and like some crazy like stuff that just happens, because like I said, the story in general is wild and crazy, but it's a really cool sci-fi slash thriller type of anime slash manga that's actually really good. But yeah, let me know how you feel about Elfen Lied in the comments, and if you enjoyed, like. If you didn't, you can dislike, subscribe if you really enjoyed. And if you're new, subscribe. Why not? And thank you for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye.